Parenting Teens. Welcome to Strategy Session number 2 with Dr. Kim. I refer to this session as Do You Know? Each of the following questions is just asking you as a parent, do you know? Let's get started. Do you know who or what has the most influence over your teenager? A, parents. B, the social and media culture. C, teachers. If you guessed parents, well, we would certainly like to think so. If you guessed teachers, we would certainly like to think that teachers have some influence over your teenager. But if you answered B, bingo, you got it. It is actually, according to research, the social and media culture has the most influence over your teenagers. Let's go to item number 2. Do you know the 3 things teens need more than anything else to have a good life? Is it A, cell phone, designer clothes, the latest gadget? B, their own room, their own bed, and their own clothing? C, identity, purpose, and a sense of belonging? If you answered A, well, we know that's what our teenagers would like to have, or at least many of them. If you answered B, that's a logical answer. Although they don't need to have their own room more than anything else. Some siblings even share a bed. And they definitely share clothing sometimes. If you answered C, yes, ding, 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 you are absolutely correct. The most important discovery for our teens, the most important thing for them to figure out more than anything else in order to have a productive, meaningful, joyful life is to discover their identity and use those discoveries to make decisions every day of their lives, to discover their purpose, what they were born to do based on their talents and natural interests, and they need to discover a sense of belonging. And when they have identity and purpose, that is exactly what they do. They know where they do belong, and they know where they don't belong. Let's move on to our next item. Do you know which parenting style delivers the best intellectual, creative, emotional, social, and physical skill development for teens? Is it A, authoritative, B, authoritarian, C, permissive, or D, avoidant? If you guessed or identified A, authoritative, you're absolutely correct. Authoritative parenting style yields the absolute best outcomes in every aspect of development: intellectual, creative, emotional, social, and physical. If you want to know more about the different parenting styles, I would advise you to check out some of the search engines on Google and look each of those up. They're really worth knowing and understanding. Or you could check out one of my books. Next item. Do you know which is the best discipline style for teens? Is it punishment, positive guidance, or corporal punishment? If you answered B, positive guidance, you are absolutely correct. Punishment is meant to be punitive. It's meant to shame, blame, embarrass, humiliate. Corporal punishment uses your physical body to harm a child. Research shows us that when parents do that, they're teaching their child how to respond when they're bigger and stronger than someone else, or how to get someone to submit to them. We really don't want our kids to be in fear of us. We want them to feel safe with us. Positive child guidance does that. Next item. Do you know what is best to increase teens' ability to learn a new behavior? Is it modeling? Provide specific opportunities and experiences? Encouragement? Or all of the above? If you guessed all of the above, you're absolutely right. Our teens watch what we do. They watch what we say. They watch how we behave. And guess what? They're going to copy it. When we want kids to learn something, we want teens to learn something, we provide very specific learning opportunities and experiences so that they can develop a skill and hone a skill. Encouragement is really important because whenever we're trying to learn a new behavior, sometimes we fall short of our own goals for ourselves. So when we encourage teens, what we're doing is we're saying to them, it's okay to be discouraged. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make a mistake. We encourage them and show them that we know that they will eventually get it. Because think of how many times we try to do something and we're challenged and we have a hard time, but eventually we get it. This concludes Parenting Strategy Session number 2. Did you know? Want more insight on teens? Want to know more about parenting styles, discipline versus punishment, and best practices to teach teens behaviors you really want them to learn? And so much more? Check out my book, Let's Build Extraordinary Youth Together. Visit our resource icon and order a copy for yourself today. Thank you.